Well, hello everybody. Thanks for watching. Today's topic, we're gonna cover the latest music haul that I got on my last visit to Lovell's Records out in Whittier. Now you might recall the original idea was for me to go to the record shop and we were gonna shoot a video flipping through the crates of new arrivals and see maybe we discover a gem together. Well, that didn't work out. Somehow or another, I blew it when I tried to film it. So we'll try again next time. But nevertheless, I did find some semi-gems. Not really a giant gem, not this time. But some semi-gems to add to the collection in the new arrivals. Okay, so let's have a look at what I found. In no particular order. Emmylou Harris. This is Emmylou Harris. Pieces of the Sky. Okay, Pieces of the Sky. And this is her second studio album. Huge fan of Emmylou Harris. I love her music. I love her voice. And so I thought, I might start collecting her albums. This is an album early on in her career. I did some reading about it, and they said it was, to this point, her album here was the most expensive country album ever produced. They brought in a whole bunch of big names to play. They brought in Ms. Linda Ronstadt, also a young country folk rock singer. They brought her onto this album. And so it's very nice in the fact that it's young Emmylou Harris and that young voice that you can already hear, legend written all over that voice. But the music's just a little bit too country for me, so I'm unsure how long I'm gonna hold on to this album, okay? Might keep it just for the collection though, just for notoriety. Okay, next up, Van Morrison, Wavelength. I grabbed this just based on that title song, Wavelength, I really love that song. What I paid for this? I paid $9 for this. Okay, very clean, and I never heard the album back to back, and it's a very nice album. They don't all have that little flying keyboard like Wavelength does, but they're all kind of in that same kind of chill vibe, early Van Morrison feel. So great album to have picked up. I'm glad that I grabbed that one. Next, Traffic. I found a couple of Traffic albums. These are brand new additions to my collection. Traffic, The Low Spark of High Heel Boys. Once again, never heard the entire album before. Just grabbed it based on the fact of that title song that I really love. It's got that great piano riff to it. Extended jazz, kind of jazzy rock fusion kind of thing that works. And it's right here on vinyl, and so I love it. I'm glad I found this album. Very nice pickup. What I pay for this, I think $2.99. And this album, very cool, has the diagonal cut, just like that Stones diagonal album. This one has that type of cover. Okay, now let me slip this back in here real quick. What I pay for this? Yeah, $2.99 for this Traffic album. Not bad at all. As a matter of fact, there's about, I think maybe 5 or 6 songs only on this album. And good 50% I really love. Never heard before, and I love them. So that album I know is gonna pay back more on repeated listening. Speaking of paying back more on repeated listening, the second Traffic album that I picked up, this is a Traffic Live, the Canteen something. Come on to the, welcome to the Canteen. Okay, side one, very good. I wasn't really familiar, I don't believe, with maybe one song from side one I was familiar with. Paid $2.99 for this album, and I love it. It's recorded like in a small place live album. The same lineup, the same Traffic lineup from this album is here live. The percussion, brilliant, wonderful. Side 2 only has 2 songs, extended jams. One of them is is from when Steve Winwood was with oh, it escapes me suddenly, naturally, right? Only 2 songs, Dear Mr. Fantasy and oh, Give Me Some Lovin', Spencer Davis Group, when Winwood was with them. The songs are not really, even though Dear Mr. Fantasy is an extended jam, I just don't feel any sense of life in it, kind of. And the second jam, Give Me Some Lovin', way too long, twice as long on the same standard beat, rhythmic beat over and over and over, that really also never felt inspired. So side 2 I can leave by the side of the road, but side 1 definitely very good. Great. 2 Traffic albums that I picked up. Rough Mix. Okay, this is Pete Townsend and Ronnie Lane. Ronnie Lane from Faces, Little Faces. Pete Townsend, you know where he's from. And I love his solo stuff, Pete Townsend. So this is kind of like Rough Mix. This is kind of like a collaboration, although they didn't truly collaborate on the writing. They just had like some of Pete Townsend's solo songs on here that he wrote, and the same thing for Ronnie Lane on the other side, some solo action that he wrote. Here's the inside, Gatefield. Here's the guys when they were young. Good album though, very enjoyable. I love Pete Townsend anytime I can get my hands on his music. And so this album paid off in the grab. How much did it cost me? I don't see it here. I don't recall. Maybe it was like also another $3.99, $2.99, something like that. It was pretty cheap and a good pickup. So if you see this yourself, and if you see it for $2.99, grab it like I did. Oh wait, there's the price. $3.99. Yeah, I was right. Okay, so there. Final one, actually. Oh, KGFJ. I grabbed this as soon as I could. This is songs 20 super hits. KGFJ was the AM radio station, my AM radio station growing up for all soul music. And then 1580 K-Day. But KGFJ was big right up there as well. And so this is a very cool album, okay? 5 cuts, 20 songs, double LP, 5 cuts per song, per side rather, 5 cuts per side. And you know what that means? According to Vinyl Files, people that are really into record pressings and whatnot, they say less album information on the album, like less songs, allows the lesser amount of songs to breathe and have wider channels, so more music information can fit inside the wider channels. And that's what I got here. I'll tell you what, this is a super clean copy. This is original from way back in the day. I think it's 1972 release. So clean. Whoever had this album, thank you so much. You took such good care of it. And then, like I said, the pressing sounds wonderful. The pressing sounds great. Here's pictures of KGFJ. They were big in the community. They had like talent shows, and they supported the folks in the community. KGFJ gives a damn. Right on. Great. Such a great album. This is the gem, okay? Remember at the beginning I said, maybe no gems? I totally forgot. I had this one. Absolutely nothing but gem. So it turned out to finish on such a great album. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's what I picked up on this week's haul at Lovell's Records. I'll see you next time. And we'll try to see if we can get that searching through the crates video going. All right? Peace.